9. We're to cut, right? It's already 5:40.
Is it really?
6:10.
Yeah. I'll be done by 6:30.
Huh?
We'll be done by 6:30 with the program, hopefully.
Well, actually, I think you're probably right.
Okay, is everybody here? I don't know if everybody's here. I'd like to have more people in the room, and more people in the room being quiet, but
No, you're not going to get both.
are we okay? Are we set to I think we're about ready to start if we can get people in here.
We need to get our people to push people here, unless there's still a big line.
I mean, I'll keep pushing people in. I think if we can just get started.
Okay, at some point we should stop serving. As unpopular as that sounds.
Okay.
Otherwise, people will always congregate.
Okay.
All right. All right, thanks everybody. We'll be starting in 2 minutes. So if you haven't gotten food, please get your food because we will stop serving in 2 minutes. This is after hours. Con permiso, vamos a empezar el programa en 2 minutos. Así que si no han comido, por favor, fórmense en la línea porque en 2 minutos vamos a empezar. Gracias. I just took it upon myself to say we're starting in 2 minutes. I don't want to.
I was going to do a minute and a half, if that's okay.
No, this is.
He's so
Inside is. I don't care about the inside.
It's been 2 minutes. Okay, if I get everyone's attention, please. If I get everyone's attention, please. I want to welcome everyone to the Smart Communities Humboldt Park launch event. My name is Tom Otto. I'm with the West Humboldt Park Development Council. We're a community and economic development organization serving West Humboldt Park. Before we get started, I have a couple of brief announcements I'd like to make. This involves vehicles that are parked and need to be moved. So if everyone could pay attention, if this is your car, we have 4 vehicles. We have a white Caravan, license plate K447858. We have a Subaru Forester, which is G648016. We have a Explorer, maroon color, G119130. And we have a gray Hyundai, 9422894. So if one of those is your vehicles, if you could please move it. And then the most important announcement of all, if I could get your attention, please. We have a lost tiger. If this belongs to anyone. Really? Aw. Okay. There you go. So I usually like to start with a joke, but I couldn't find any technology jokes that I thought were funny. I think maybe just technology is not funny. But I do have a quote that I'd like to read you from the CEO of Microsoft. His name is Steve Ballmer. And what Steve said was, the number one benefit of information technology is that it empowers people to do what they want. It lets people be creative, it lets people be productive, and it lets people learn things they didn't think they could learn before. And so, in a sense, it is all about potential. And I think the Smart Communities program for Humboldt Park is a great opportunity to really improve the potential of everyone in Humboldt Park for both residents, business owners, and for nonprofit organizations. So we have a brief program. I have a few people that I'd like to introduce. I'm going to introduce next Susana Vasquez. She's the director of the New Communities program at the Local Initiative Support Corporation.
Hi, Hi, good afternoon. Buenas tardes. So I just wanted to say a few words. I was told I should speak about what a smart community is. And first I want to start off by saying those of you who live and work in Humboldt Park know that long before LISC started working with Humboldt Park through New Communities program, or even invited you all to be part of the Smart Communities program, Humboldt Park, in my mind, is really one of the most brilliant communities in the city of Chicago because of the way that neighborhoods work together, the way the organizations work together. But what we mean by smart communities, and why I'm really glad that folks turned out tonight, is that what we're hoping to do over the next several years is bring technology as a tool to help everyone here do what they already want to see happen. Make affordable housing more available for folks, make streets safer, make education better, make kids have more opportunities in programs. And so when we say smart communities, all we're saying is that technology should be another tool to help us create healthier communities, and we're hoping to provide some resources for folks to do that. With that, I do want to thank some folks, including Bickerdike Redevelopment Corporation, our lead agency for the New Communities program and Smart Communities, as well as several of the other partners in the neighborhood from Association House, Chicago Commons, Puerto Rican Cultural Center, West Humboldt Park Development Council, West Side Riding Project, and other organizations who really are making this program happen. You're going to learn more about the program today. I hope you do explore the exhibits and learn more about the opportunities for training and computers that can be earned through those trainings. And last, I just do want to thank the City of Chicago, MacArthur Foundation, and others who have helped give us the resources to help bring those resources to Humboldt Park. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Susanna. Next, I'd like to introduce our Jason Dehaan. He's with the City of Chicago. He's the Acting Chief Information Officer for the Department of Innovation and Technology. Jason?
Thanks, Tom. Thank you, Susanna, Dehaan, Andy Mooney, all the rest of the team at LISC Chicago that have been tremendous partners in getting us here today. I'd like to thank Alderman Moreno, Alderman Maldonado, Alderman Burnett. They've had really strong support for this program and other efforts to make sure Chicago neighborhoods embrace 21st century opportunities. I'd like to also thank Sprint Nextel for their support, as well as other private sector partners that we've had supporting the program. And I'm very thrilled to be here on behalf of Mayor Richard M. Daley. This represents a kickoff of the Smart Communities program here in Humboldt Park. As you know, Mayor Daley has been a large advocate for technology as an opportunity to open up doors, to make communities better places, to give everyone opportunities for jobs, and to make everyone's life better in Chicago. This date traces back to 5 years ago when the Mayor's Advisory Council on Bridging the Digital Divide first recommended that the city designate neighborhoods to serve as demonstrations of digital transformation. Humboldt Park is one of those demonstrations. After early seed investments from our partners at the MacArthur Foundation, thank you, Elena Harkness, for being here today, the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity and LISC, we collectively were well positioned to take this to the next level, and we did. By sharing good ideas everyone in this room created through the LISC planning process with funders at the federal government. The fact that Chicago received one of the few sustainable broadband adoption grants nationally is due in large part to everyone here and your hard work in getting us here today. Let's give everybody a round of applause, please. I'd like to congratulate you all, and please do enjoy tonight. This is the beginning of a journey that we're looking forward to being a part of with you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. We're still waiting for Alderman Joe Moreno, who's on his way, so we're going to move ahead to our next speaker, but I want to draw your attention to the screen. On the back is a screenshot of the new Humboldt Park portal site. The portal, if you haven't had a chance, please check it out. It's got business and organizational directory listings, stories, features, video, pictures, all kinds of great things about everything about Humboldt Park. And the great thing about the portal is that it gives residents, everyone here, business owners, an opportunity to not only consume content, but also to upload and create content and put it on the web. You can upload and put your own videos, pictures, stories, directory listings on the portal yourself. So that's a really cool feature of the portal. Next, I want to move on to our next speaker, Joy Aragut. She's the Executive Director of Bickerdike Redevelopment.
Good evening. How many people in here have ever used a computer? Raise your hand. How many people own a computer? Raise your hand. How many people have used the internet? How many people have internet in their home? Okay. So what we know is that Humboldt Park has a lower than city average of internet in the home and internet usage. And the whole idea behind the Smart Communities program and BTOP is to bring more access. It's to bring more computers into people's homes throughout Humboldt Park, and also to make sure that people have internet access, either at off-site or in their home. My name is Joy Aragut. I'm the Executive Director of Bickerdike Redevelopment Corporation, and we are the lead agency for the New Communities program in Humboldt Park. And I'm very happy to say that since its inception in Humboldt Park, the New Communities program has had great success. And we brought in, I think that we're at a total of about $52 million of resources that have come into Humboldt Park through the initiatives of the New Communities program. But we did not do this alone, not even close. The Humboldt Park New Communities program is comprised of a task force made up of about 70 organizations. Many who are here tonight, if you're one of those organizations, raise your hand. Come on, raise your hand. And that's really what New Communities is all about. To come together, to do a community plan, put together projects that are real, and put them in the hands of competent resources in the community for the implementation of those projects. And that's what we've been able to do because Humboldt Park has such a strong community. Well, those same partners and many others have come together now in the Smart Communities program and to implement the Broadband Technology Opportunities program. And you're going to see some fantastic stuff here tonight and many things that have already hit the ground that we hope that Humboldt Park residents will really move forward. I think the portal can be a very positive force in the community, and for those of you who haven't seen it, it's right here, at least the homepage. And how many people feel like they have a good grasp of what the portal is? A handful of people? For real, how many people know what the portal is? Okay, so what the portal is it's a community website that people can go to get information, and they can post information. So if you're an organization, you want to put an event on there, or you're somebody that's got a local news piece and you want to put news on there, or if you're a local business and you want to put your business on the site, you can do that. And that's what the portal is all about. It's a community-based portal. I spoke earlier to a Russian delegation that's visiting, and I was explaining to them just a few hours ago about what the Humboldt Park portal was and what this event was about tonight. And they were like, "Oh, hold up. Like, what? So somebody said, so if I open up a bakery and I want to advertise my bakery on that site, I can? I said, yeah. She said, well, for free? I said, yeah. And she said, wow. That was just a foreign concept, that this would be a site where basically people from the community, businesses, residents, organizations, can come and post their information and share it with others. So it's a go-to place for information, and it's a place to share your information. So I think I've said enough, and I'll wrap it up here. Thank you for coming, and I know we have other important speakers that are also ready to come up.
Okay, just a couple of other brief announcements before we have a couple more speakers. We have a raffle or a chance to win a computer. So these are available, these little slips are available at the front desk. All you have to do is put on your name and write down why is technology important to me? And you have to be present to win. So at the front table, please fill these out. And there's also an information sheet in the foyer that's available. It gives you information on free computer and internet training opportunities. So it's a kind of a little lavender piece of paper if you want to check that out as well. All right, next I'd like to introduce Alderman Joe Moreno. He's the alderman from the 1st Ward. Joe?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I'm Alderman Joe Moreno from the 1st Ward. I won't speak long, but I wanted to say how important the Smart Communities program is. And Bickerdike, it's a great organization that's running it along with the other organizations. It's really going to be impactful. You know, it's not just about technology for me. It's about connecting our communities and providing the same level of technology that's provided for in the suburbs and in other parts of the state. There's no reason why our communities shouldn't have the same level of technology, the same level of communication, and the same access to the kinds of things that the Humboldt Park Smart Communities program is going to provide. So please, as the alderman for some of Humboldt Park, please use this portal, because it's not only for you to get information, but it's for you to put information on there. I plan on subscribing and being able to provide the services from my office on the website, and I'll give you a couple of examples. One example, in the 1st Ward, it's the only ward in the city I pay for out of my own pocket, not taxpayer money, not political money, my money, for a text messaging alert system that reminds you to move your car the night before in the morning of street sweeping. I know probably half the people in this room have gotten a ticket for that, okay? This will help, so you don't get a ticket. It will help clean our streets. It's efficient, and it's free for anyone that lives in the 1st Ward, and will be connected to the Humboldt Park Smart Communities program. Secondly, please visit my office. I have a relationship with a company that will give pretty much brand new computers. They're refurbished, pretty much brand new, to students that are achieving, as I see many students here, through the sponsorship of my office. So please come see me at my office for that. And we're also going to hook that up through the Humboldt Park Smart Community program, because we no longer want to have this digital divide that exists in our communities, where people of wealth have access and people of working class and are struggling don't have access. That's what this program's about. That's why I'm such a supporter of it. Thank you for coming tonight. I appreciate it. Please support the program. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman. I also want to acknowledge Alderman Walter Burnett. He was here earlier. He's also a very big supporter of the Smart Communities program. Next, I'd like to introduce a business owner, Martita Mesti. She's the owner of a business in Humboldt Park called iWeave, and she's going to give us her point of view on technology for a business owner's point of view. Martita?
Hello, everyone. My name is Martita Meste, and I am the owner of a company called iWeave. We are on Division Street. One of the things that we do is we help small businesses understand technology, and we sort of try to marry that understanding with opportunities. And so our business is actually, we have about 4 components to our business. We do managed infrastructure, which is backup and recovery and email systems, and helping you understand your email, putting a website together if you're interested in that, or helping businesses better understand technology needs to grow. As far as the community is concerned, and I'm here just to advocate on behalf of Smart Communities program, because we also do, from a philanthropic standpoint, we also have a program where we help people who need expungement, and we help them kind of, through technology, understand better what it is that they need to do to get their records expunged. And so sometimes when people come into my office, one of the biggest issues is that they don't have a computer at home, or they don't understand how to use the computer that they have at home. And so we have a program that we put on every couple of months where we kind of help them understand how to get their records and things like that. And so I just want to advocate for the importance of, if you have a computer at home, learning how to use it. There's so many programs that you can utilize. If you don't have a computer at home, 9 times out of 10, if you have children, they know how to use it, and they're usually pretty enthusiastic about teaching you. And so I just want to make sure that we become a community that actually does not continue to grow in this manner, that we don't use or utilize technology. Because even in my life right now, I'm actually 6 months pregnant, and in about 4 months, I'll be home using my home computer, and I'm all hooked up, and I'm ready to go, and I don't have a choice. I can't, run to the office as often. And so when things become inconvenient, or we're at home looking for jobs, we've got to use the convenience of our home. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Martita. We have one more speaker, Janina Silva. She's with the Digital Youth Summer Jobs Program.
Hey there. Hi, everybody. My name is Alejandro Molina, and I work with the Puerto Rican Cultural Center. This is Janina Silva. She was part of the Digital Youth Summer Jobs Program. She's one of our best students. She attends Pedro Albizu Campos. So here's Janina.
My name is Janina Silva, and I'm 18 years old. I have participated this past summer in the Digital Youth Summer Job Program. And not only working there was an amazing experience for me, but not only did we gain skills in writing, but we also gained valuable skills in video editing as well as audio. We created PSAs about the main issues concerning our community, mainly diabetes and lack of healthy food in Humboldt Park. We teamed up with Co-op and Black by Black, and not only filmed them day to day, but we as youth got to absorb the valuable information they had to offer. It benefited our community by its youth. Can you lower this, please? I'm short. Thank you.
There we go.
Much better. It benefited our community by its youth becoming proactive about the issues our community faced and continue battling daily. I hope for the future we get the privilege of having these programs and utilizing the potential of the youth to help our community to the fullest. Thank you.
Thank you, Janina. That concludes our program. The Smart Communities program would like to thank, the Smart Communities Steering Committee would like to thank all the exhibitors. There are exhibitors throughout the facility here, and in particular the following organizations: Local Initiative Support Corporation, City of Chicago Department of Innovation and Technology, the MacArthur Foundation, Sprint, Arca Treasures, Chicago Commons, Chicago Parks District, the Humboldt Park Fieldhouse, Nellie's Restaurant, Rocer's Bakery, and the West Humboldt Park Development Council. We're really pleased with the turnout here today. The exhibits will continue to be open until about 7:30, so please check out the exhibits. There may still be some food left. And there's the raffle, which I referred to earlier. It's at 7:30, and you must be present to win. And that's in the other room, this direction. Oh, it's going to be here? It's going to be here. So thank you again for everyone coming. Thank you so much.